Hey everyone, Tahumata1888 doing an update. Okay, I booked my tickets for the ultimate conclusion of the Avengers film series, although not the ultimate conclusion of Phase 3, because to those who found out about that, Spider-Man Far From Home is actually the final film of Phase 3, but the ultimate conclusion, I mean, is the Avengers Endgame. I'm going to see that film, but like a year or two before the film came out, somewhere like, say, 2016, I've kind of already spoiled myself about it. I won't say it. You'll find out what I mean. Once you see the film, you can comment to me you can then reply to me in the comments below of what I am spoiled, and then I can communicate and I can contact you in the comments of what it is I'm spoiled. And by that, I've been created this. This. I did this like weeks before the film came out. My prediction of something that will happen, and I will illuminate it. And it's about what will happen to the characters in the end. And no spoiler. It's just you'll find out what it is. If you've seen the film, talk to me in the comments below, and I shall reply to you as soon as I can. But yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing Endgame, but it doesn't mean. But just because it's got good reviews for the best ultimate conclusion of all 22 Marvel live-action universe films. I'm calling it that because MCU. I'm just getting a reference to the Dark Knight, from the major crimes scene. So I'm trying to. It's better to avoid confusion. We're calling this the Marvel live-action universe. Why? Because first off, if it was cinematic, animated Marvel shows could have integrated with this. Like there could have been an animated Shield shows that could have integrated the off-screen elements from this film series. But yeah, it may be sure. But anyways, it got good review. Yes, it got good reviews for being the best conclusion of the Marvel live-action universe's individual original heroes from Phase 1, beginning with Iron Man, the Incredible Hulk, Thor, and Captain America: The First Avenger. But just because it ends there, I'm on the other hand, I'm stuck with no ending at all. Oh, why? Because I'm just worried about Bionicle's ending. It didn't, because I just saw a bunch of videos on YouTube and people hated the way the Bionicle 2010 ended. So, what I need you guys to do to fix Bionicle is come up with a bunch of drafts of ideas of what would happen in the Battle of Barra Magna between Makuta Pterodax and Mata Nui. I need you guys to come up with your own drafts of endings. And so by that, write down how you think the Battle of Barra Magna could have ended in the comments below. See how many likes it gets. The comment with most likes gets the canonization ending. So that way, if any of us is able to do Bionicle films to finish up to try to make up for the Generation 1 story arc, then maybe we can canonize that ending instead. And more importantly, how Makuta Pterodax could have been killed. Like, people hated the fragment of either the green or blue planet, depending on different media story, could have banged his head. I need you guys to come up with what could have been a better way to kill this guy. That way we can redeem Bionicle Generation 1's beginning to end, and maybe make it like. Sure, people liked it for a complex story, but try to make sure it's not too much complex to confuse audience. By that, hardcore fans aren't the only ones that were digging into the story. It was also other audiences that were so confused. Makes sense why Generation 2 went into a more simplistic thing, which, sure, people hated it for being too much simplistic, but that's because LEGO went over complicated to confuse our audiences. So complex story, yes, but not too much to confuse everyone. That's one advice. If to those who like Generation 1, complex, yes, but not too much to confuse the audience. That way we can redeem Bionicle's canonical ending in a very happy way. And yeah, the Arc movie, to those who saw my Arc movie videos where he bargained with Black Phantom, it means, sure, just because that series ended, it's not the end of anything. Arc move's still on the loose and stuff, which I am doing the Master Builds podcast, which, speaking of that, I am uploading Chapter 3 on YouTube, the same exact day I'm going to see Avengers Endgame. So, yeah, I'm going to see that, but it doesn't change my mind about moving on. It doesn't change my mind moving on. I'm stuck in the point to fix Bionicle's ending. So, yeah. We redeemed Bionicle's ending after... So, yes, I'm going to see the event. Yes, I'm going to check to see Avengers Endgame. But I'm already spoiled what happened. But I'm already spoiled. Not because the plot is already given out, but I already knew what's going. I already knew the one little thing that would happen after I already know the one little thing that would happen in the film. And that little thing, if you're curious of what I'm spoiled at, weeks before, like a year before the film came out, ask me in the comments what it is I'm spoiled, and I'll illuminate it to those who. To those who've seen the film. Those who've seen the film. Then ask me in the comments, not those who haven't seen the film, because otherwise it spoils it. Yeah. So yeah, gone to the event. Yeah, I booked my Cineworld ticket at 2:30 to see the ultimate conclusion of these original heroes of the Marvel live-action universe. Yes. So yeah, expect to see my Master Builders Chapter 3 podcast, and try to see if the story in the podcast is better, but on one condition: and do not provoke the DC live-action universe, because it really kills me as much as Bionicle's ending was more of a kill-off too. Ooh. And any more thumbnails of Superman screaming on his knees, I'd rather not want to see. So yeah, seeing this film, seeing the Avengers Endgame, but also to redeem Bionicle or Generation 1, and trying to see if the Master Builders podcast is progressing from those who've seen the other LEGO franchises, like those who saw Bionicle knows about Tahoe's fate, to those who saw Hero Factory knows Stormer's fate, to those who saw Ninjago knows how Jay and Nia got into the Bricksville story, and how Gorzan, and to those who saw Chapter 1, got into Bricksville, and how Clutch Powers creates a team. So yeah, please enjoy the third chapter of Master Builders Rise I'm going to upload on YouTube, while I'm gone to see the ultimate conclusion of the Avengers film series, Avengers Endgame. Tahu Mata 1888 signing off.